Hello guys, my name is teacher Janet Gonzalez, and in today's video we are going to check guidelines for designing effective English language teaching materials. We know that teaching materials are an important part of most English teaching programs, and although they are already designed, many teachers decide to produce their own materials for classroom use. In this video, we are going to check 10 guidelines for designing effective materials. It is important to mention that they are a framework for teachers, they are not rules, and they may help enhance the learning experience. Guideline number 1. English language teaching materials should be contextualized. And we talk about contextualization in terms of curriculum that they are intended for, the experiences, realities, and first language of the learners, and the topics and the themes that provide uses for the language. Guideline number 2. Materials should stimulate interaction and be generative in terms of language. They should provide situations where learners need to interact, have someone to communicate, something to communicate, and an interest in the outcome of communication. Guideline number 3. English language teaching materials should encourage learners to develop learning skills and strategies. We know that we can't teach students everything in the classroom, so materials should teach students how to learn and take advantage of any learning experience. Guideline number 4. English language teaching materials should allow for a focus on form as well as function. We know that we have to make activities more communicative, but we also have to encourage learners to take an analytical approach to the language and form hypotheses about how language works. Guideline number 5. English language teaching materials should offer opportunities for integrated language use. They should integrate language skills, and they should do it in an authentic manner and integrate also extra-linguistic factors that are involved in communication. Guideline number 6. English language teaching materials should be authentic. Learners need to hear, see, and read the way that native speakers communicate to each other. So we talk about authenticity in terms of tasks and in terms of tasks. Guideline number 7. English language teaching materials should link to each other to develop a progression of skills, understandings, and language items. Materials should have coherence and should give opportunities for students to have repetition and reinforcement. Guideline number 8. English language teaching materials should be attractive. In this case, we have to mention 4 criteria: physical appearance, user-friendliness, durability, and the ability to be reproduced. Guideline number 9. English language teaching materials should have appropriate instructions. They should use appropriate language, an adequate level of the target language, and also use the correct meta-language in order to give instructions. Guideline number 10. Materials should be flexible. These materials should allow teachers and students to make choices. And we talk about flexibility in terms of approach, level, methodology, logistics, technology, teaching styles, evaluation, and the outcomes. It is important to mention that materials can make the difference in a class, so we have to be aware of the way that we design them in order to have successful learning processes. Thank you so much, and pay attention to the next session.